ಈಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬ್ರೋ ಅದು.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2026 International Cup of Joy. We're back live at the capital of Karnataka at the Sports School Kanagapura, a match number 5 between the under 16 category between Young Blues Elite and Hyderabad Little Stars Soccer Academy. The two teams have made their way to the middle. It's Young Blues Elite, the blue-colored kids, and Hyderabad in the white-colored kits. The two captains will make their way to the center for the toss once again. Pretty chilly weather here in Bengaluru with a hint of rain. Players playing on the turf surface have got to be a lot more careful then. Turf already leads to injuries. With the presence of rain, things could get pretty nasty. Both teams will want to play cautiously, but are also playing for the win here today. For those of you unfamiliar with how this tournament works, there are basically two different categories. There's an under 14 category and there's an under 16 category. The under 14 category is separated into two groups, while the under 16 one has one league stage. The winner of the league stage will win ICOJ 2026. A few last words between the players as they go out now, face each other. This high-stakes game here in Bengaluru. Both teams are ready. We are ready. The players at the center. Now to the referee. Start this game with a blow of his whistle. Just making sure that everything's all right before we can get going this fine Friday evening. Ref blows the whistle, and we are underway then with match number 5 of ICOJ 2026. That's Young Blues Elite looking to attack from the get-go. That's good defending from HLS. They're going to win the team a throw-in early on, but clearly Young Blues Elite looking to do something here, making quick passes. Though once again intercepted by HLS. Can they make a run to the other side? Not on this occasion. Now the ball goes back to YBE's own half. They try to launch an attack, going from defense to offense, but that hasn't worked out. It does work out now. They've got a little break on the left side. There's room to cross it in. And here it comes, saved by the keeper. Good effort made there by keeper of HLS. Prevents the goal for the team in white, but here come YBE again, and this time it finds the back of the net. And that's the first for YBE. However, there are appeals for a handball violation amongst the players of HLS. So far, the referee's decision is goal, Young Blues Elite. Let's take a look at this again. Is there a handball? So far, so good. Making the run. Oh, that's off his head. No handball there whatsoever for YBE. That goal should stand for the team in blue. And they got on the board less than 2 minutes into this game. They lead 1-0. So another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this game will be 35-minute half. So we're playing till minute 70. Then obviously added time from there on. But YBE looking to get another goal. They want to be aggressive. They want to take control of this game. They've done that with a goal, but they're looking for more. This time defended nicely by HLS. Prevent any more damage. However, Young Blues Elite do get the ball back. They're in a dangerous position, driving to the penalty box. They've just lost out there. Now the ball's going to go the other way, or is it? YBE get it back. They keep it as well. This is good football from the team in blue. They learned themselves. Well-deserved free kick. Here it comes, launched in by number 5 as we get a confirmation of goal scorer. Nishad Malakar. Man who put the ball to the back of the net with his head. Don't think it was quite intentional, but anything will do for Young Blues Elite. HLS had a throw-in opportunity. They didn't use it quite well, and now the ball's got to go the way of Young Blues. Here it comes across once again for 27. Goes long, just a little bit too long on that occasion. Almost thought that maybe, just maybe, Young Blues would have a chance. Not to be, though. Now it'll be a goal kick for HLS. Launched in, but does find the way. Does go the way of Young Blues Elite. They've had themselves a very good first 5 minutes. They've scored. And they're looking aggressive on possession, which is exactly what you'd want as a team. And now they're hungry. They want another goal. Number 13 plays it out to 14. Some space on the left side. It looks vulnerable. Saved by the keeper. As Nishad took another shot. Didn't go in this time. Number 5 with a shot at goal. Not far away. That shot barely sailed above the crossbar there, but good intensity from Young Blues Elite. The intent to score is there. Mitanj Salian just a few inches away from finding the back of the net for the second time in this game for Young Blues Elite, but not to be then for the number 5. So play on, but it is still Young Blues Elite with possession. It's a nicely timed run from their attacker. Will try to put it across. He's missed it. The ball somehow stayed in play. And it's taken care of by HLS, or is it? Not quite. Young Blues Elite forced to backtrack, but there were a few errors from HLS, Hyderabad Little Stars, that did cause for that passage of events. And now, on the right side, we haven't seen too much action here. The attacks have all been coming from the left. But here on the right side, there seems to be a gap. A shot's taken. The goalkeeper's fumbled it. And there's a second for YBE. And this time it's number 27, Siddharth Raj, who doubles the team in Blues lead. 2-0 now before we reach the 7th minute. Let's take another look at this beautiful football from YBE. Spotting the gap, playing it out to number 5. Took a great shot there. Good save from the keeper, but it wasn't enough to keep the ball from going to the back of the net. Things have gone from bad to worse then for HLS. With YBE coming forwards again. This is a worrying sight for the team in white. So far, so good for YBE. Their plans being executed to perfection. And here we go again. A team in blue just a few footsteps away from scoring a goal. Number 13, Johan Sejoy. Not far away from getting to the ball. But the team in blue take over possession once again. And they play it over to the other side. The shot taken. What a banger! What an absolute banger from Young Blues Elite. That shot is golden. One of the best goals of the tournament, that one, outside the penalty box. You got to have a whole lot of confidence taking that one. The goalkeeper diving couldn't stop it from going into top bins. And that's 3-0 Young Blues Elite. But probably the best goal you'll ever see in an under-16 game. And guess what? YB is still not done. They're going for more. They're trying to get more goals to cement authority if they already haven't done so in this matchup. And they're doing exactly that, taking over possession from the throw-in. Playing across now to the right side, which seems to be a little weak. The dribbling's honestly been spot on from the team in blue so far. Showing us why they're contenders to win this year's International Cup of Joy. Already 3-0 lead before we reach the 10-minute mark. Make that a 4-0 lead before heading into the 10-minute mark. This time an own goal for HLS. The cross came in, took a little deflection. The goalkeeper dived too early for it. He was concerned about maybe his opponent finding it, but dove way too early there. And he's conceded an own goal. And all of a sudden, it's 4-0, not even 10 minutes in. And has potential to be 5-0. Goalkeeper's out of position. Still out of position. He's not backtracking. The goal's wide open. Number 5 with the shot. Saved by the keeper. How on earth has he gotten back to make that save? Good stuff from the goalkeeper there, but YBE still with possession. 13 with a cross. Can't get it past the defensive wall. In the end, has to play it back. Now the midfield take over. Now the defenders take over as we get a confirmation of goal scorer. Oh, it wasn't an own goal. In fact, I think he might have just taken a little touch on Nishad. as it went through. Lead away, it is a goal for Young Blues Elite. And it's a goal conceded for Hyderabad Little Stars, who don't think they've gotten a touch in the opponent's box just yet. Not even a pass completed in the opponent's half. So worrying sight for HLS at the moment. They're going to have any chance getting these goals back. They've got to start making progress, and they've got to do it now. But it just doesn't seem like it's happening. YBE once again near the baseline, playing it in. Here's 13. He could take a shot with his left foot. And he puts it across, but it goes barely wide. Not a bad attempt, that, from Johan Sejoy. Almost found Medaj. But it will be a goal kick once again for HLS. Taking every goal kick deep. They haven't considered passing it at the moment. And they're not being able to keep possession. They're losing the duels. Maybe it's time to switch things up a little bit. Maybe it's time to just sort of play more possession-based. See where that takes you. Because playing like this is definitely not working. As here come YBE once again with the space. Saved by the keeper. Brilliant stuff from Dorsala Padru Reddy. He's conceded 4 goals, yes, but even he has had a few moments of brilliance in these early stages of this game. And here, as HLS try to drive in, they've been blocked out and denied by YBE, who now orchestrate a counter-attack themselves. Number 13, Johan puts it in. A high cross, but there's no one on the receiving end. Once again, there's just not enough players on the right side to intercept his crosses. And once again, it will be a goal kick for HLS. Young Blues Elite with a commanding 4-0 lead at the moment, 14 minutes in. But an area where they have struggled with or they are struggling with, I have to say, are crosses. And not the quality of the crosses. The quality is impeccable. Johan right there, number 13. He's put in some blinders today. But there's no one there on the other side to receive the crosses. We've seen this multiple times in football, where you could put in some of the best crosses you could ever put up. But if there's no one on the other end, it's basically just pointless. And the last few attempts at goal that Young Blues have had, they haven't had anyone on the receiving end, but they've got a corner opportunity and they've made it 5-0. Just when I started talking about how no one was on the receiving end of crosses, it seems as if number 18 heard me say that and has been on the receiving end of this corner. Kyrov Shetty got real nice and high, but they headed to the ground. And there's nothing the keeper could do about that. And Young Blues Elite just extending their lead right now. 5-0 over HLS. We're not even halfway into the first half. Not even quarter of the way into the game, and it's already 5-0 for Young Blues Elite. A confirmation of the goal scorer there, Kyrov Shetty. making use of the first corner of the game to get his first goal of the game and to give the team a 5-0 lead. And with that, we will head to the first drinks break of this game. It's been very one-sided in favor of Young Blues Elite. 17 minutes into this football game, it is Young Blues Elite with a 5-0 lead over HLS Soccer Academy. Back underway then with the football game. Young Blues Elite versus Hyderabad Little Stars Soccer Academy. Well, the story of the game so far has been Young Blues Elite domination. They've had possession for about 90% of the game, and they've also been able to find 5 goals. Got about 15 minutes to go then in this first half, and they would just want to make this lead grow and grow and grow. Had a little stoppage in the game due to a drinks break. Now HLS will hope that whatever pep talk the coach has given, whatever strategy he's planned out, will come to effect and will help them become better as a footballing team. But early doors, a number 9 of Young Blues Elite getting awfully close to scoring a goal there. Defended well by HLS, and they'll take over possession with a throw-in. Or the most promising way to start after the drinks break. They very nearly gave up a shot. They haven't conceded. That's good news, but they have immediately lost out on possession, the team in white. Now the rain pouring down here in Bengaluru, only making the playing conditions worse. Chance in the comeback become very slim. And here's a shot taken by number 16. Not far away. Not far away at all from finding the back of the net. A very good attempt. Not many people take shots from outside the box, but Madanch did, and he very nearly got the result he was looking for. And here, HLS, they tried to drive in. They've lost out possession due to a free kick then. HLS just not being able to create any opportunity whatsoever every single time they've gotten on the ball. There's just immediate pressure being applied by Young Boys Elite. And they've halted almost every, if not every, HLS attacking opportunity. Well, an offside kick give the team in white a chance to attack. The answer, unfortunately for them, is no. But they will get, seems to be a goal kick, rather. And this is where I feel like HLS could change it up a little bit. The goal kicks have been taken as kicks so far in this game. They're not being treated like passes. Every single time the defender shoots it in, and every single time this happens, Young Blues Elite take over. And on some certain occasions, they end up finding the back of the net. There's no point in trying to just keep on doing something if it doesn't work. As here, a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Let's take another look at this then. Goalkeeper has conceded 5 goals. I said this before, he's conceded goals, but he's had a few highlight moments as well in this game. Drusala Parduredi doing well so far, apart from conceding those 5 goals. But here, Young Blues Elite with the corner, trying to maximize their opportunity. They're not going to do it. Ball's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper of Young Blues Elite. Now I think a foul by YB will give the ball back to HLS. Doesn't change anything. And like I was saying earlier on, HLS have always taken the kicks as kicks. They haven't treated them like passes. They haven't played possession-based football. And that's something like I feel should be tried out more in these games. Because these tournaments, while they are for victory and while they are there for glory, they're also for learning. Is here. Young Blues Elite score yet another banger. Backheel goal. They're just having fun out there, the boys in blue. And once again, it is number 27, Siddharth Raj, finding the back of the net. It's his 2nd goal of the game. Look at that, just beautiful backheel. The cross came straight to him. No one was marking him. They were more concerned about protecting the goalpost, which honestly I reckon they could improve on as they continue playing more games, players of HLS. But here the results will go in favor of Young Blues Elite as they'll take another shot at goal. It's 2 goals in the span of about 60 seconds. And it's once again Siddharth Raj with the breakthrough, and with that, he completes his hat-trick. 7 goals, 3 of them contributed by that one man right there. Number 27, Siddharth Raj, making himself known to everybody watching this game. This beautiful football, beautiful performance from him so far. And he's leading the team, leading the charge. 7-0. Back to one of the things I was saying when I was interrupted rudely, I'd say, a couple times by young Blues Elite's goal scoring. What I was saying was HLS, maybe they could adopt a different strategy. Maybe they could, play more possession-based football. Because clearly kicking it in or playing it back and then kicking it in is just not working out for them. And these are the games where you have to sort of build that type of football in order to become a better player, maybe even representing India in the future. These are tournaments where learning skills and sort of developing new strategies is more important maybe than winning football games. So maybe HLS could adopt that strategy because their current one is just not working out. Obviously, I'm just a man with a microphone commenting about what's going on out on the pitch. The coaches have got a lot of data. They've been working with this team a lot. They know what's best for them. Maybe I'm wrong, but at the moment, it seems as if nothing's working out for HLS. Cross from Young Blues Elite barely managed to avoid all the players. Now the team in blue have to backtrack all the way back to the right. All the way back to the defense. This is better football from HLS. They're pushing them back, giving them lesser spaces to sort of play the ball through or take a shot maybe. They're being aggressive on defense, but in order to win this game, they've got to put more effort into offense. So hopefully they're able to sort of get that transition right, maybe start scoring more goals. But obviously these are tough conditions they're playing and it's pouring here in Bengaluru. The temperature's cold. The weather is wet. It's not your typical sunny day. To be playing football, and so well, certainly they've found themselves in a sticky situation, HLS. They've got to keep trying. They've got to look for that breakthrough. Maybe if they get one, it'll be enough to kickstart a machine. But here on the other side, it's 8 for Young Blues Elite. This time the shot, the goal, comes off the boots of Kairav Shetty. Let's take another look at this goal then. Well, let's not, I guess. But I will say HLS, they gave up a little bit too much space there. They were doing well holding him off. They gave away just a little bit too much space. And it sort of allowed Kairav Shetty to put himself in a good position. Had to go 1v1 with the keeper and eventually get the result he'd been looking for. But here on the other side, still attacks pouring in from Young Blues Elite. Now number 9 trying to take a shot at goal. It's cleared and it'll be cleared out for a corner. And now this is the goal. Like Kairav Shetty, you can see he just got through the defense so easily. Navigating them, getting past them. He got the ball. And he did what any striker would do and bury it to the back of the net. On the other side, on the right-hand side of the pitch, we haven't got to see much of the goalkeeper except him making 3 or 4 passes. And although Young Blues Elite were denied a goal scoring opportunity, there's no doubt in my mind that they are going to continue to push on. The lead is not going to matter to them. They are going to go big. They are going to try to get every... They're going to try to use every ounce of potential they've got to find more and more goals in this game. And here we go again, another opportunity brewing for YB, but this time taken care of by the defense. It's a little bit too much on that forward pass. And it results in a goal kick for HLS. Once again, possession taken over by Young Blues Elite as they go on their march, go on their rampage to find more and more goals. Good defending. Number 25 has a shot taken by number 14. Once again, not far away from the crossbar at all. They are giving themselves more and more opportunities, better opportunities to score, and they're really doing what they're supposed to do in a tournament like this, which is improve your footballing skills. Doesn't matter who you're up against, every game is a learning opportunity. Every game is an opportunity to get better. And they're using every minute at the moment, every second, to try and get a good tackle there, a good turnover here, a good shot. Whatever it may be, they are improving their skills. And this is exactly what Indian football needs right now. Improving our football skills. These youngsters who might represent the country in the future. So here comes 13, puts it across. Once again, missing the mark. Nobody was there. Got it a long way past, but still, if you're not able to find your man, the cross is basically meaningless. It's here on the other side, number 13. This time does find his man, but he refuses to shoot it. Over to number 5 with a low shot, buries it. Hit the back of the net. A real power shot, that one, from number 5. Atan Salian, who I think registers his second goal of the game. On this occasion, Kairav Shetty, he wasn't in the position to shoot it, so he did well. He has good awareness of where he's at and where his teammates are at. Played a perfect pass to his teammate. He put up a brilliant shot to make lead change once again. 9-0 in favour of Young Blues Elite. We're reaching the end of this first half then. Like I said earlier, 35-minute halves for this football game. Young Blues Elite not backing down one bit. They're still going for goal. They're still going big. They're still trying to make something work here. But we've reached the 35th minute. And the referees indicated half-time in this game. And so far, well, Young Blues Elite have been on top. They were on top from the start, having most of the possession, scoring goals very early on. Just when he thought the drinks break might have tampered with their momentum a little bit, they made sure that they would find a few more goals to add to the tally. And heading into the half, it is Young Blues Elite 9, Hyderabad Little Stars Soccer Academy 0.
The Sports School Foundation, in collaboration with Bangalore FC, is thrilled to unveil a pioneering football program designed to empower underprivileged children. The The journey began in Bongaigaon and Majuli, where more than 200 kids from surrounding villages came together to participate in the first round of athletic drills. Following these rigorous trials, 3 promising talents were selected for a life-changing opportunity, offering them elite training, quality education and accommodation at the sports school in Bangalore.
I've been to the sports school a few times and the children seem extremely happy. The sports school has been extremely supportive of these children. The staff is amazing and very invested into making sure that these children who've come from such remote parts and very different culture are very comfortably integrated into the system. I'm very happy to be a part of this program and to have got the opportunity to visit the sports school and see the amazing work that they are doing. I wish them all the best and I wish them great success in whatever they are doing. Thank you so much.
The Sports School, an initiative of Kalpan Ventures Private Limited aimed at redefining education landscape in the country. Set in a lush green 30+ acre campus in Bengaluru, the sports school is a haven for the future scholar athletes. TSS has been recognized by FICCI as the best educational institute promoting sports and is an accredited Khelo India center. With its unique sports as medium of education approach, students understand concepts of maths and science better. TSS is the first of its kind institution where student not only plays but also learns in the playground while score marks for all the learning. Having trained over 600+ scholar athletes from its inception in 2019, TSS focuses on the new age way of imparting knowledge through sports. TSS boasts of state-of-the-art facilities and coaches. The campus has 12 indoor badminton courts, 1 FIFA Pro approved football field, 13 tennis courts, 4 swimming pools with 1 Olympic-sized pool, 2 65 meters natural turf cricket fields and indoor nets for special training. At the sports school, we work on all-round physical and mental development of scholar athletes with specially trained strength and conditioning coaches, ably assisted by physios for each session to keep them fit and game-ready all times. Regular fitness tests and medical checkups are done to track the progress. Nutrition and diet is one of the key ingredients for TSS success in the sports arena. All our meals are fully curated by sports persons and sports nutritionists to ensure tasty and home-like atmosphere to our campus. Our scholar athletes have created waves across sports in a short span of 4 years. We are the largest tennis academy in this part of the world. Our football program has gifted 9 players to Indian Soccer League clubs. We are first division school team in Karnataka and Karanji. 6 of our players are in various divisions of state and national levels. True to its philosophy, our students have also excelled in education with 100% results both in 10th grade and 12th grade from inception. The sports school is not just any school having sports, but it's a sports school which uses sports to help young minds achieve their goals. The Sports School, turning playgrounds into classrooms. Apply now. The Sports School Foundation, in collaboration with Bangalore FC, is thrilled to unveil a pioneering football program designed to empower underprivileged children. The journey began in Bongaigaon and Majuli, where more than 200 kids from surrounding villages came together to participate in the first round of athletic drills. Following these rigorous trials, 3 promising talents were selected for a life-changing opportunity, offering them elite training, quality education and accommodation at the sports school in Bangalore.
I've been to the sports school a few times and the children seem extremely happy. The sports school has been extremely supportive of these children. The staff is amazing and very invested into making sure that these children who've come from such remote parts and very different culture are very comfortably integrated into the system. I'm very happy to be a part of this program and to have got the opportunity to visit the sports school and see the amazing work that they are doing. I wish them all the best and I wish them great success in whatever they are doing. Thank you so much.
The Sports School, an initiative of Kalpan Ventures Private Limited aimed at redefining education landscape in the country. Set in a lush green 30-plus acre campus in Bengaluru, the sports school is a haven for the future scholar athletes. The SS has been recognized by FICCI as the best educational institute promoting sports and is an accredited Khelo India center. With its unique sports as medium of education approach, students understand concepts of maths and science better. TSS is the first of its kind institution where student not only plays but also learns in the playground while score marks for all the learning. Having trained over 600 plus scholar athletes from its inception in 2019, TSS focuses on the new age way of imparting knowledge through sports. TSS boasts of state-of-the-art facilities and coaches. The campus has 12 indoor badminton courts, 1 FIFA Pro approved football field, 13 tennis courts, 4 swimming pools with 1 Olympic-sized pool, 2 65 meters natural turf cricket fields and indoor nets for special training. At the sports school, we work on all-round physical and mental development of scholar athletes with specially trained strength and conditioning coaches, ably assisted by physios for each session to keep them fit and game-ready all times. Regular fitness tests and medical checkups are done to track the progress. Nutrition and diet is one of the key ingredients for TSS success in the sports arena. All our meals are fully curated by sports persons and sports nutritionists to ensure tasty and home-like atmosphere to our campus. Our scholar athletes have created waves across sports in a short span of 4 years. They are the largest tennis academy in this part of the world. Our football program has gifted 9 players to Indian Soccer League clubs. We have first division school team in Karnataka and Karanji. 6 of our players are in various divisions of state and national levels. True to its philosophy, our students have also excelled in education with 100% results both in 10th grade and 12th grade from inception. The sports school is not just any school having sports, but it's a sports school which uses sports to help young minds achieve their goals. The Sports School, turning playgrounds into classrooms. Apply now.
Of the International Cup of Joy, match number 5 in the under 16 category between Young Blues Elite and Hyderabad Little Star Soccer Academy. So far in this game, it's Young Blues Elite who've been on top. The end of the first half that established a 9-0 lead. These tricky to play conditions. Heading into the second half with the switch of sides, they are looking for more success. They're looking for more glory. I remember, this is a group stage sort of event. The team that tops the group stage wins it all. And when the group gets tight, when it gets ugly, goal differential could play a massive part. So, although Young Blues Elite are currently winning, the goal differential matters. The more goals they get, the better chances they have of getting victory. As the ref blows the whistle, we get underway with the second half. And already, HLS looking a little different compared to the way they played the previous half, trying to be a bit more aggressive from the get-go. But it is still Young Blues Elite who've managed to take control of the possession. Now they've slowed things down a little bit, keeping at their own pace. That's something that they've been able to do quite nicely, Young Blues Elite. Whenever the game got a little bit too complex, which it actually did, when you think about it, in multiple occasions where they were pushed all the way back, they always played at their own tempo. It was never influential. It was their own style of playing football, and that's what enabled them to get so many goals in the first half. And that's what might enable them to get more goals in the second half, as I think a player might have been offside for YBE. There seems to be a stoppage of play at the moment. So there was just a little bit of confusion there. It's all sorted out, cleared up now, and it'll be HLS will be having the ball. They're currently down 9-0 with, well, a whole half ahead of them. Question is, can they improve the way they play football, and can they find more goals? They've been hard. Touches in the opponent's box, they practically never arrived for HLS. Haven't once put Young Blues Elite's goalkeeper under pressure. They've never once had a touch in their opponent's penalty box. That's how well Young Blues Elite have been able to control the flow of this game. The way they play football, it makes it tough to stand up against them. But number 27 takes a shot at goal, flies past wide. That would have been for Siddharth Raj's fourth goal of the game. Unfortunately for the number 27 man, that is not to be. He'll be back though, the way things are looking. But here, a little mistake from the goalkeeper might have allowed HLS to get something going. Not quite. Not quite for HLS. Even with the error the goalkeeper made, still not enough to get a goal. The shot came off weak, weaker than it should have, and really just killed any opportunity of scoring a goal right there in that instant for HLS. And here come Young Blues Elite once again, just barely missing a pass there. But they'll direct it to the other side. Number 11 puts it across. It seems to be good. But the attacker just couldn't get high quick enough to reach that one. Now they had to play it back, but the shot taken a goal, blocked by the defense. But the ball's still with Young Blues Elite. They'll take a shot at goal, and it goes wide. Wide to the right. It will be goal kick for Young Blues. Not for Young Blues Elite, for HLS, rather. Take it in, but once again, on the receiving end is a player wearing a blue-colored kit. Young Blues Elite, once again, taking over possession from the goal kick, as they've done so on numerous other occasions. And once again, they're directing the game. They're sort of controlling their game in a way in which they feel comfortable, most comfortable doing. Whether that's to just slow down, wait for things to calm down before going for an aggressive attack, then that's the way to do it. It seems here. Number 13 player who tried to go make a run might have been barely offside by the barest of margins, really, as he went for that run. So that'll force Young Blues to lead all the way back to their own half, but definitely won't stop them from creating another attack. That's also been another story. That's also been a story in this game. Whenever HLS take possession away, whether it's because of an offside, a goal kick, the goal even, they've always managed to get it back. They've always managed to apply enough pressure on the opponents to get it back. But to start the second half, we're about 6 minutes in. There have been a few errors, let's say, for Young Blues Elite. They haven't quite been the same way as they were in the first half. But here, a lack of communication might take a definite goal-scoring opportunity away from the team in blue. Tried to go for flair and missed out on an open goal there. Young Blues Elite. They'll take a shot this time. What a save. Another brilliant save by the goalkeeper, Dorsala Reddy. And he's forced a corner kick then. He's given the corner kick to Young Blues Elite, but in doing so, he's prevented a goal. But here comes the set piece for the team in blue. It's still there or thereabouts. It's been pushed out, recovered by Young Blues Elite, who will now get a free kick from a dangerous position. Team in blue still looking for their 10th goal of this game. And it seems by the looks of it that it will be player number 9 taking this free kick. Nishad Malakar puts it into the back of the net, and that's the first goal of the second half. That's the 10-0 lead that Young Blues Elite have been working hard for in this game. Here it comes. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, but still curved past. That is Nishad's hat-trick. His 3rd goal of the game. Scored the very first goal, and he scored the latest goal. And it's increased the lead then from 9-0 to 10-0. It's a 10-goal advantage that Young Blues Elite have got themselves. And they continue to push on. They continue to navigate those gaps that HLS are seemingly leaving behind in their defense, their defensive structure. Once again, sort of allowed number 27, Siddharth Raj, to get to the ball, to keep it in play. Young Blues Elite still with a chance to score. Number 9 takes a shot on target, but into the hands of Dorsal already. So you got a confirmation of the goal scorer, Nishad Malakar, finding his hat trick. "45 minutes in to this football game then, ladies and gentlemen. Got about 25 more to go. Reminded that we do have 35-minute halves in this tournament for under 16. And so far, ever since the second minute rather, the lead has been with Young Blues Elite. They scored their first goal in less than 2 minutes, and they're looking for another one here in the 46th. They're going to get possession of the ball. They're going to put it across after the corner, but this time much more comfortably into the hands of Dorsal already. Made sure to take control of that one. The Young Blues Elite, they are not backing down. They don't care if they've got a 10-0 lead. They are gunning for more. And another shot taken by Siddhartha Raj. Goes barely wide of the goalpost. Must have tried to put it in between the post and the keeper. Really tough to do. Missed it this time round. But first of all, what a cross from his teammate. Number 18, Kairav Shetty. Probably the best cross that he could have put in at that position, being surrounded by defenders. Unfortunately, though, does not find its way into the back of the net for Young Blues Elite. Then again, the game goes on. Young Blues Elite getting another chance maybe to score, cleared by the defence. And it will be a throw-in then for the team in blue. Number 14 tries to take it deep, does. And after a little scuffle, it'll still be Young Blues Elite with possession. Team in blue earning themselves another throw-in. And this time I reckon it should be cleared out by Hyderabad Little Stars, but it's not quite cleared out. And Young Blues Elite suddenly back on possession. In a good position, number 9 plays it a long way across to number 11. Gets in position on the right side. Drives in. Puts in the cross. Hasn't found the right man. Still there or thereabout for Young Blues Elite. Now they'll shuffle all the way back to the left. Room to make a cross. Number 27. I think he misjudged that. Thought that might have been a man behind him. Fortunately, though, for Siddhartha Raj, there was no one behind him, and he should have been the one to take that shot. Nevertheless, ball still there for Young Blues Elite. Now to number 11, who plays across. Still not being able to score. The team in blue, they'll take a shot at goal, blocked by the defence. This is some competitive football that we're seeing right now from both these teams. They'll put it another cross, the header. It's up in the air, and it's finally Kairav Shetty's shots finally come to rest in the hands of the goalkeeper. That was a very exciting passage of play. Doesn't result in a goal. But boy, was it fun to watch. But here seems to be a bit of concern The player might be holding their face. I think it's the guy that took the shot to his head. Shot was put. Shot had quite an amount of power in it. I take it that blow to his head might have resulted in a very minor injury, maybe a concussion. Nevertheless, it seems as if he's okay to continue. It's always a good sight to see. Naturalist will resume play. A goalkeeper, I think it should be a goal. Technically a goal kick or passive. And all of a sudden, Kaider Shetty almost right on top of that defender. He was right on top of that defender, and he's forced him into making an error. Now it's Young Blues the lead. Backward possession there, but it could have been so much more if that had worked out for them. This occasion will work out for Young Blues Elites taking yet another goal, increasing their lead to 11-0. I think that was more of a shot in desperation there from the team in white. It's been a game to forget for them. But obviously, there's a lot to be learned from moments like this. The physicality, the training that you've done. Everything really. They're defended as well. But here, Young Blues Elites take a shot at goal. Goes wide of the post. Not far away, that one, from finding the back of the net. They've gotten pretty close. Young Blues Elites. Well, they have scored 11 goals. They could have easily been a lot more. They were close on multiple occasions. There have been instances where they've taken good shots and have just gone above the crossbar, just wide of the posts. And there have been instances where goalkeeper Dorsala Reddy, he's made quite a few saves in this game. But obviously, it is still 11-0 lead for Young Blues Elite. And could very well be 12. Well defended by HLS. There have been times when a team in blue have shown, team in white, I should say, have shown brilliance in defending. Most of the time, it's been moments like that. Cheap turnovers, giving the ball away a little bit too easily to Young Blues elite. Now the ball goes out of play. That is full time here at the sports school in Bengaluru. It'll be an understatement to say that this game was one-sided. Young Blues Elite have really, really played so well. And they've taken control. And they took control very early on in the second minute before we reached the 2-minute mark. And they've kept it ever since. In fact, they haven't only kept it, they've grown it. And they've grown it to 11 goals. So the score at full time is Young Blues Elite 11, Hyderabad Little Stars Soccer Academy 0.